What's in here? Oh. Oh. No way. Oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? As you can hear, my voice is really sore. Kind of battling a sore throat and not feeling too well right now, but we're out here organizing and trying to clean up behind the shop some of the stuff that Dad had left. So we're getting some things organized. These are spare parts for the Lowrider, spare fencing and hanging up ladders and, you know, doing normal house things. And then we got to get out and clear all this because this is leaking backwards into the shop. It needs to be pulled back, and then we're going to build a tool crib off the side. And where I'm standing now is eventually going to be the addition for the back of here next year. But what we're doing next week, scrap runs, steel run, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to dig into this old shed in the back here because this is where he kind of shoved a bunch of stuff years ago. And some of this stuff, I don't know, we might have been carrying this stuff since the 90s. So we're going to take a little, oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Man, he didn't hang on to a lot, but some of this stuff, I don't know why. Not sure what we'll find, but let's take a look. So, a bunch of spare steel legs and platforms. Oh, an old horse hitching rig. That's cool. I'll hang that up on the fence. A couple of bottle jacks. These are always good to have around. Looks like he's got a washer toss game in here that he built a while ago. I don't know what is in this kit. It's probably an empty container, but we'll pull, oh, the big exhaust fan from the other shop, so that's good. We can get that into place. A whole bunch of spare railing parts. Huge giant exhaust. Oh, this was from over top of the welding area in the old shop, so that's cool. So I still have that. Looks like a spare engine for something. Another furnace fan, which we always had furnace fans in every shop. They move a lot of air. They're really good. Spare window maybe. Stainless exhaust. And another length. Oh, that would have been off his OBS Chevy back in the day. So his old creeper, which is going to be garbage. Cardboard garbage. Container with plastic containers, garbage. Broken chainsaws. That's a top of an old air filter for a carburetor. And spare hoses. Oh, this is all 73 Volkswagen Super Beetle stuff. Headlight rings, speedometer, fender lights, mirrors, dome light. Yeah, that's all. So the first car I was building when I was 12 years old was a black 73 Super Beetle. I was really into Volkswagens back then, and that was the one I was building. And why we're still holding on to this, because this would have been in 93, 94 I was building this. So for some reason, 30 years later, this shit is still in a box. Brackets, pulleys, boat mufflers, steering knuckles, random rope and your stupid rope, plumbing parts. These are always good to have lying around. I like that. Oh, some kind of electric boat, maybe. Oh yeah, little electric boat. Whether it works or not. Spare pipe, steel, headrest, brakes, scrap. What's in here? Oh, no way. Oh my God. For those of you who may not know what this is, I've been looking at this piece sitting in my dad's garage since I was a kid. This belonged to my grandfather, his dad, and it came out of one of his caddies, his 60 caddies. This is a tissue box holder. So it mounts under the dash, swings down, pull the tissue out of it, and then it swings back up. So we'll have to unseize this part right here. I was actually looking for one of these because I really wanted it, and I knew we had one, but I found a couple online for Impalas, and they were like $300-400. This thing, however, is awesome, and I've always wanted to put it in a car. I wanted to put it in my 6.4 back in the day, but he would never let me, and now it's here. So I am going to polish this thing up, get this thing cleaned up, and we are going to put that on the Lowrider. That's a beautiful find. So we're going to set that one right there. You never know what you find. Now, in amongst all the old, what's this? Oh, that is a propane heater. Interesting. Okay. Looks like there's a whole bunch of shop lights in the back, which we don't need those ballast lights anymore because I just got all these new LEDs for the shop, and they're so much better and so much less on hydro, and they work more efficiently, and they're just a better light. So I won't be doing that. I'll get rid of those. Fishing nets. Fishing nets. My dad was a big fisherman. Oh no. That's his big taxidermied salmon. Missing a head. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. From Larry Quinnell Taxidermy in Shallow Lake in Owen Sound. Oh man. This fish hung on our wall. Oh, there's the head right there. Yep. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, there it is there. It looks a little worse for wear now. But that was a big deal for him. That was the biggest fish he ever caught out of Owen Sound back in the day. That was a big fish. What else we got? Spare window. Oh, I see something. More badminton rackets. Why? I have no idea. I haven't played badminton since I was a kid. What is this? Oh, that is for the front. Oh, that was for the front of the tea bucket when we were building it. That was off the rad shell. Oh, that's a cool piece. I'm gonna have to polish that one up too. Cool. And we got some old bow tie stuff. Exhaust oh wow, actually those are going to come in handy when I have to do full exhaust on the Merc next year. Okay, good to know. Old chrome wiper arms. There's so much random stuff. That's a boat hitch. That's a giant train horn, but in there is his original, grandfather's original. Oh my god, the steel grater. I used to play with this when I was a kid. This was his toy when he was a kid. Is this a Tonka? I can't remember. There's a logo on the side. There was something else that went with this thing too. That's pretty rad. It's actually in really good shape. Yeah, it is actually in really good shape. Big dual train horn, which is kind of rad, although I've got one already on my thing. That's a bunch of sheets, which the mice have probably ripped apart. This is some pump. A box full of snakes. Some pump. And that's a fan. So for now, we're going to pull out a bunch of the garbage and the scrap steel and get it all ready to go. And then kind of organize a lot of the stuff on this shelf is okay. I don't know. That is just an empty container. So I don't know what it's for. I'll have to find, what does it say here? Michelin. Must have been like a jack or something, travel jack. And then we've got like giant full Reese trailer hitches, which are gonna go on the truck, and we're just trying to get things cleaned up around here. So we're doing not too bad, but I'm going to take, where'd that piece go? I'm going to get that Ford piece in the garage. I'm so sorry, everybody, for how I sound right now. I am just so beat and under the weather. This whole week has just been hustling around here because I got time off next week to do all dump runs, scrap runs. This thing's gone. So I need to utilize this time now to get stuff done. So we started getting some stuff set up on the walls. Finally went through this toolbox for Rebecca, and she loaded up, so now she has all her own tools. OLP, our lifestyle podcast. If you don't already follow ODB and OLP, make sure you do. Listen on all Spotify platforms, watch on YouTube. Love these guys. Shout out to you. Found my chain wheel, and then we still have to go through a ton of this stuff. We pulled the lake pipes off the Merc to give it a little more of a cleaner look. I've kind of gotten away from the lake pipe look as I've gotten older, so I'm running it without the lakes to see how I like it, and I do really kind of enjoy it without it on it. And they're not dinging the ground. And we got our old show board up for the work we did on Adam Lewis's Cantuck Lifestyle and Country Graphics 89 GT Ranger Square One. You've all seen that in all the videos. So I have that display board, used to be ours. Found my rad shell, so I have my rad shell here with Billy Gibbons. He pinstriped himself on there, did some pinstriping here, and then signed his signature there. So that's been a cool piece I've had for the last 30 years. A bunch of our completed projects from over the years, and this is only just a small handful. This isn't even anywhere close. And then we got some of the boys. One of my favorite pictures because of that man there, the Denim Dan. But yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit more like a shop now. So then this is the last section here that needs to be cleaned out because I'm cutting the hole in the wall here. And like you saw outside, that's going to be my tool crib. So it's going to go out 5 feet and down to the window 10 feet. So I've got all the concrete, everything coming next week so I can do that. Thank God my dad had a cement mixer here for whatever reason. So I can mix all that. I'll get it poured and then we'll start framing it in and get that done here before the snow flies. And then I can eliminate all these cabinets, toolboxes, because I've got another one coming from Mel Watson, from our elder who passed away a couple years ago, from Mel, from the Candyman. So all that's going to go out into here. So yeah, that gets everything off the walls. That gets all the cabinets out of the way, gives you more room side to side in here. And then next year, once we have room, I can build the addition on, and then there'll be a door probably right in here that'll walk through into the other side, and that'll give me a big full bay in there. And it'll give me enough room for the cars, plus if I'm working on something. So we're going to keep digging into the back there. We're going to bring that Cadillac. Oh yeah, it's already here. So that's cool. There it is there. Pretty rad. Let's see. So I'm going to have to loosen that bracket up. And then we got our bike done for Penelope. So she's got her little bike now. So if you haven't already, I'll put a picture in here and a little video of her cruising around in her new tricycle. This is an old Miami Sun from the late 70s that I picked up around the corner. It's fantastic. Beautiful trike. So I just put new tires, new rubber on it, and new tubes from my buddy Andy at King Street Cycles, who lives up here. Shout out to Andy. So where these things usually mount, they mount up under your dash, just like so. So I've wanted to move my tack for a while because I don't really need it in here, and I kind of want a cleaner look, and I want to get rid of it. I don't need it. So I probably will mount this thing more in the center. So it's underneath this, and it'll be tucked up like that. So yeah, it's actually going to look pretty cool. I'm actually really stoked that this thing still exists because they're going for big money, and this belonged to my grandfather and came out of, I think it was his 61 or his 60 Caddy. He always had convertibles, Caddy convertibles and Impala convertibles. And then this baby, it's not for this shell, but this is where it would actually go if it was on the right shell from a Ford. So that's kind of a cool piece. So I'll just polish up that because it's the brass. So I'll polish it up and then hang it on the wall. And then, yeah, we can see we've got some of these LEDs in. We've still got a bunch more. That's what's in our boxes over here. We got that. We got our new furnace to put in. So we're getting set up, ready to go here. We're going to get back into, we've got a few pinstriping jobs and lettering jobs on some trucks to do and a van. And we've got some other things coming down the pipeline. We're going to be doing some more finesse work on the trunk. Now that we did all this other work last year, we're going to be pulling out all the system and everything out of the trunk, and we're going to clean everything up. The interior's going down to Tim Atkinson for Atkinson Interiors. So that's all set to go here in another month. As soon as we're ready to go and before snow, all that's gone. This baby's going outside into the storage shelter, so it's going to be out of here, and we're going to have plenty of room in here for activities, which is awesome. let's just hope I feel a lot better than what I feel now, because my throat is killing me. So that's what we're up against. This is what we're doing. This is where we've been. We've been out of commission filming for the last 3 or 4 months because we've moved 2 houses into 1 house, moved my dad's stuff out, been selling. Plus I've been working full tilt out here at the beach. And then whenever we have any free time at night, we walk down to the water and we go sit in the water and play out there, and we take the dog. And that's kind of what we've been doing to relax. So again, I apologize for the lack of videos the last few months, but we are going to be back into the swing of it. And we're going to be bringing you some more content and bringing it around. We're going to be heading for Nicaragua here in December. So stay tuned for that. We got to go down to the house, and we're going to go down for 3 or 4 weeks and enjoy Christmas with all our neighbors and get some surfing in. So we're going to take you along for that ride because it's really fun, and you should see all the cool old cars and mini trucks down there. They're just normal to them, but there's a lot of quad cab like King Cabs and B2200s and stuff. So I'm done talking. Thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.